let's talk about something real today. People treat you the way you allow them to treat you. I have 5 steps that we're going to go over that I'm working on currently, because this is something I kind of have a hard time doing as well, as having people see my value and respecting my value. And I also understand that if you don't make people see your value, they're going to treat you any way they want to. So if you want people to treat you with the respect you deserve, follow these 5 steps. Step 1, get honest about what you're tolerating. Ask yourself what patterns are showing up. Are you just taking breadcrumbs, delayed texting, last minute plans, like, oh, hey, by the way, I have some time, want to go hang out? I'm guilty of doing that. But you don't want to do that. I mean, it's okay once in a while you're free, but if you say yes every time, they're going to come to expect that you're free at any given notice. If you don't want that kind of attitude or behavior towards you, then you have to say, you know what, I appreciate it, but I already made plans. Next time you want to go, give me a heads up in advance and I might be able to go. That's step 1. Step 2, call it by its name. If it's a boundary violation, call it a boundary violation. If it's neglect, name it. And the reason why that's so important is because we anxious girls tend to fantasize everything and be like, oh, it's just a one-time thing. He's just really busy. How many times you said that excuse? Okay. So call it by its name and address it as such. And here's the thing. If somebody can't handle your boundaries, then why do you want to be with them? That's all I'm saying. Just know your value, stick to your value, and make other people see your value. Because if you don't value yourself, nobody else is going to. Step 3, make your boundaries non-negotiable. Do not overstep your boundaries to please somebody else. For example, one thing I think is really key. If a guy says he wants to hook up, you're not feeling it, do not violate that boundary. You'll just end up feeling worse about yourself. And he won't respect you if you give up on your boundary. So just make your boundaries very clear and stick to them regardless of what he's willing to do. Let him walk if that's what it's going to take, because he doesn't value you anyway. He's not worth your time. Number 4, be prepared to walk. Like I've been saying, if they're not going to see your value, then you have to be willing to walk, because that's the only way they're going to see it, is if you make them see it. It's not about control. It's about giving yourself the dignity and value that you deserve, because you do deserve it. So yeah, if they're not going to respect your boundaries or respect that you're saying, hey, text me sooner, make plans earlier. If they can't respect that, then you don't want them anyway. So stop being a chameleon that kind of changes to fit whatever pattern they want. Just stick to what you know about yourself is true, and stick to your truth. And people will eventually see it. If they won't see it, they're not worth your time. You want the ones that will see your value and stick to it. Number 5, think of love like oxygen. So do you think about breathing? No, because it's always available. And that's what I'm saying. So since oxygen's readily available, you don't really think about it much. But dive down the pool, get really down deep, and you're losing air, and all of a sudden oxygen is the most precious thing that you've ever had in your life, because it's what's life sustaining. So you want to consider love like that. So you don't want to be too available. You're too available, people aren't going to respect you and want to be with you. So you have to kind of think of yourself as oxygen in short supply. If you're around all the time, like oxygen, people get used to your presence and they start to take you for granted. But if you become like oxygen when it's in short supply, that's a whole different ballgame. And people are going to be, if the right people will rise to it. So if you're putting your boundaries, being like, look, you have to make plans in advance. Don't leave me on read. I mean, I wouldn't say it quite like that, but y'all can figure out your gentle way to say it. Don't leave me on read. Don't make plans last second. I'm prepared to walk if you can't meet my boundaries. Don't violate your boundaries. And think of love as oxygen in short supply. That's kind of where you want to be at. So you don't need to fight for better treatment. You just need to stop allowing the worst of it. I hope this helps. I really do try to give you guys advice, and I'm trying to take the same advice. So love y'all. Have a good day. God bless.